In the shadows of America's streets, a storm is brewing. Political protests surged across the nation, their voices echoing from both ends of the spectrum. But beneath the surface of these impassioned cries lies a darker truth. The protesters, their faces contorted with conviction, believe wholeheartedly in their cause. It's this very belief that makes them vulnerable, pawns in a game they don't even realize they're playing. Every chant, every slogan that rings out into the night air, carries with it the weight of emotional manipulation. Left and right, their actions mirror each other in a twisted dance of opposition. But in this age of information warfare, no mind is truly safe from manipulation. Yet they fail to see the strings that puppet their movements, the invisible forces that orchestrate their fury. Ask yourself, why? Why do you feel this way? Slow zooms focus on eyes wide with fear, mouths twisted in hatred. In the background, flags wave furiously, their colors bleeding into the desaturated landscape. Is this rage truly yours? Or has it been planted within you, nurtured by forces beyond your control? On the other side, protesters press forward, their collective voice rising to a deafening roar. The scene splits, revealing mirror images of opposing groups, their actions eerily synchronized. Fear seeps into their hearts, a cold and insidious force. Are these emotions truly your own, or are you simply playing your part in a grand manipulation? But to find it, you must first be willing to look beyond the surface, to question not just the world around you, but your own reactions to it. It's not in the signs or the slogans or the acts of civil disobedience. Like, subscribe, and share the channel The Dark Lab. Because in the world of hidden truths and manufactured emotions, knowledge is the ultimate power. In a world where your feelings can be weaponized against you, how can you trust your own convictions? The real weapon is far more insidious, far more personal. It's your emotions carefully manipulated to serve agendas you may not even be aware of. Identity becomes a shield, a banner to rally behind. In rage, that primal emotion burns white-hot in their veins. The air is heavy with the acrid smell of tear gas and the metallic temps of spilled blood. In this moment of chaos, it's easy to forget that behind every act of defiance, every shout of anger, lies a carefully crafted emotional response. The truth is far more unsettling than you might imagine. This is the emotional formula that fuels every protest, a potent cocktail designed to intoxicate the masses. You stand among them, convinced you've chosen your side, but have you? Or were your feelings chosen for you, carefully cultivated by unseen hands? In the flickering light of burning effigies, faces blur into a sea of anger and desperation. The air is thick with tension, charged with the electricity of impending violence. But amidst the chaos, a question lingers, unasked and unanswered. Most dangerous belief of all is the conviction that you're immune to influence, that your thoughts, your emotions, are purely your own. As the protests rage on, bodies press against barricades, voices hoarse from shouting. Next time you find yourself swept up in the fervor of a protest, your blood boiling with righteous anger, pause. The camera pans across a sea of faces, each one a canvas of raw emotion. Riot police stand in formation, their reflective visors hiding any trace of humanity. Symbolic shots flash across the screen, a cracked mirror reflecting a fractured nation, a television flickering with conflicting narratives. Protest signs lying broken and forgotten in the aftermath of violence. As night falls, the protests show no signs of abating. The most powerful weapon in America's protests isn't found in the streets. As the screen fades to black, a final question hangs in the air, unanswered and unsettling. Remember, the next time anger rises within you at a protest, take a moment to question its source. The truth is out there, hidden in plain sight. In the end, the greatest act of rebellion may not be joining a protest, but learning to recognize and resist the emotional manipulation that fuels them. As the final images flicker and fade, a quiet voice cuts through the silence.